It's Sunday morning and welcome back at 7:31 here. I'm Maddie Kurth and we've got another hot summer day ahead of us. So let's get you over to meteorologist Hannah Gard for that Weather Authority forecast. There is some hope in sight, a couple raindrops on the way.
Yeah, the rain always helps to cool things off. So as long as we're in that summertime pattern, we will see afternoon storms, but again, it helps to keep the temperatures down. 92 for our high, but a lot of the day when we do see the rain, we spend in the 80s because it's cooling things off. 40% chance for rain. We'll see those afternoon storms popping up. You can see in the distance we have some towering clouds offshore already. We're seeing some downpours out there, but lots of blue skies still. Very hazy. We have that Saharan dust around today. 80 degrees right now at New Orleans International. It feels like 86. And then we're in the mid 70s elsewhere with calm winds, so you're feeling the mugginess. Here's a look at the radar where you have those little downpours in the coastal areas. This is pretty much every morning where you have to see the heavier rain in the coastal areas, and then it moves inland as we go through the rest of the morning into the afternoon. Checking the radar, make sure you keep your eyes on the skies. We could see some lightning with these storms. That's the main threat. And then once we get to the evening, things are clearing out. So right around dinner time, we should be good to go. Tomorrow, a little bit different. You see these storms over to the southwest. We could have an outflow, so the winds coming out from that storm building in, which sometimes can pop up the rain earlier in the day, a little bit before noon even. So watching for that for your Sunday, but still those storms in the afternoon, then clearing out into the evening. Same thing Monday, coastal showers popping up, and then storms moving inland in the afternoon. Very rinse and repeat during the summertime, but Tuesday, Wednesday, we back off a little bit from 40%, which is the normal coverage, to 30%. I do think that we'll see a little bit of a drying out happening into the middle of the week. With that, though, our temperatures go from 92 each day through Monday, which is right around average. Our average is 91, to 94 on Tuesday and Wednesday, which will start to feel hot because we have that high humidity. Our feels like temperatures could climb to near heat advisory criteria around 108 possible. So we'll watch for that Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we'll start to cool off a little bit Thursday, Friday, back down to even slightly below normal because we'll see some pooling moisture. Here's what this looks like on water vapor right now. We have high pressure as the dominating weather pattern right here. You can see the broad clockwise spin to the atmosphere. We do have some little lows that like to try to form and move around that area of high pressure. We have some moisture up here, and that's exactly what we're going to see happening. We have moisture pooling. It's going to pool down near the southern tip of Florida while we have the high building over us. That's what keeps us a little bit drier and hotter Tuesday and Wednesday. But then we have to watch this moisture. It starts to draw northward into the northeast Gulf, and we could see that tropical moisture pooling and attempting to come together as a surface low. Even if it doesn't form into a tropical system, I think we'll see that surge of moisture that will bring those rain chances back. But the Climate Prediction Center has outlined that area for a low chance of tropical development. The National Hurricane Center, though, has not mentioned it yet. So we're going to continue to watch it. We do have very warm sea surface temperatures, especially just to our south and near the mouth of the river, anomalously warm. So if something tries to sit here, that pooling moisture, it could attempt to come together, at least briefly, as a tropical depression, maybe a tropical storm. Right now, the ensembles are more along the lines of a tropical depression. Lots of rain, though, as that moisture moves over the tip of Florida. They could see over 5 inches. And then you could see it kind of dissipates a little bit more once it gets into our area. But if we do see something form, we would get a chance for some heavier rainfall. Elsewhere in the tropics, off the coast of Africa, we have some little waves out here. The ensembles are trying to grab onto. Maybe we see a short-lived tropical depression or tropical storm. Just wanted to show you that because Dexter and Aaron are the next names on the list. And sometimes those little systems out there in the Atlantic can steal some of those names before we see something in the Gulf potentially trying to form. Saharan dust out there right now, and look at the dust across the Atlantic. That's why I'm not totally sold on any of those little waves making it very far. There is a lot of Saharan dust that's going to make for an uninviting atmosphere for tropical systems to form. For us, watching the end of the week, if we did see some sort of tropical mischief occurring in the northeast Gulf, that'd be something to watch for Thursday, Friday into the weekend. but definitely increasing the rain chances with that surge of moisture compared to Tuesday and Wednesday when we have a little bit of a drying out with the high pressure over us, Maddie. And I think it'll start to feel pretty hot. We still have those high dew points Tuesday, Wednesday with the rain chances backing off. I think it'll get to at least close to heat advisory criteria.
We're always taking the good with the bad. You want the heat, keep the hurricanes away, but you're dying out here on the ground. So
we can't win. It's either hot or it's wet.
Well, just hold on till fall.
That's the summertime.
Football season will bring it, huh?
I can't stop thinking about it.
I know.
I start thinking about Halloween once we get to July.
Yeah, right.
But it's too early.
Well, it's Christmas in July as well.
Okay, there you go.
So I'll take it there, huh?
Yeah, we'll just pretend it feels really nice outside.
Well, speaking of football season and sports and everything like that, we still are in summer league. We got some basketball.